Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for July 28th through to August the 3rd, 2014. So, my hope was that I was going to powerhouse through my day so I could get to my readings in time to take you for a canoe ride. I failed miserably. I do apologize. So, I owe you a canoe ride. But I do want to thank you for your blessings, your love, your support. Truly. I am overwhelmed by the amount of beauty that is put forth to me each and every day. So I thank you. I do love you. But let's get to your reading because it's powerhouse. It's almost like you are dying to break free. You are dying to go forward. You feel like your wheels are spinning for the most part, I would think. And I think it's more of wanting to see exactly where you're going. Seeing how it fits into the big picture this week. It is about the big picture this week. Most definitely it's about the big picture this week. And really seeing how, if you're in a relationship perhaps, you're really looking at that relationship. And even if you are madly in love in this relationship, you are looking at the big picture. Is this the relationship I need in order to get to where I'm going? Does it serve my purpose? Which is going to give you a lot of thought this week. And it may give you some decisive action this week. Now, I think you really need to hold off this week on doing an action still. I don't really see towards the end, maybe into the weekend, maybe towards next week more, will be more of the action plan. This is more of a thought process on how you're actually going to do it, how things fit together. If there's a promotion at work, does that fit in your life? Or is it better to change jobs or change professions or get into a relationship? Will your career suffer if you do have a relationship in your life? Do you think you'll sell yourself short? And is that what you want going down the path? So there could be 1,001 questions in the way it happens, but you know, we do have the Death card as our first card. So this is very much you breaking out of your cocoon and emerging as the butterfly. It's huge this week. It's the first card. That's what it's all about this week. Your growth, how you're going to do it. You know, it's the caterpillar's last struggles to break free, or the butterfly to break free. And then soaring to new heights. But you want to make absolutely sure right now, I think, of your final moves. Emerging as a butterfly cannot be an easy process. It's pain, it's deliberation, it's knowing when to rest, it's knowing when to push forward. And if you don't do those things right, you don't have the survival rate that you wanted at the end. So you're thinking through things, but you really are looking at the big picture, I think, this week. You're really seeing it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. And you're putting the pieces in and seeing how it fits together, where the holes are, where it comes together so smoothly. We have the Fool and the Sun together. Huge. So this really tells me that, it goes this way on the board. The Fool is a brand new path. It is mainly career, well-being, job prospects, promotions, new paths and careers, money stability. But in a general reading, I would have to say this also includes a love life. Your stature in the community, perhaps. It's your priority list, okay? And the Fool is a brand new karmic journey and a huge journey. And we have the Sun card there telling me that you really are going to be having to walk in your truth and in your light and really stand up for who you are. Don't hide any part of yourself. Just state who you are. For all the right reasons. I mean, I hold back on the arrogance. Okay, remember, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar, right? So, you have to be very diplomatic in your approaches. You have to be doing it for the right reasons. It has to be for a greater well-being. It has to, you know, you can't harm people in your path. You can't bulldoze them in order to get to your path. You have to use that diplomacy, that reason, and you're very intelligent, so that's not a problem for you. But you have to kind of keep yourself in check. Make sure that you're not showing off with your intelligence in order to prove the point that you might as well just listen to me because I'm obviously more smarter than you are. Kind of approach will not work for you right now, okay? It has to be with a humanitarian spirit moving forward, doing it for the right reasons, and not having casualties in the walk forward. Okay, so if you find that you really can't be with somebody that you really do have feelings for, maybe you know, you want to do it in a compassionate, loving way. If you're the best person for a job opportunity, you need to express that in a very diplomatic way. And have respect for the other person across the table. Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. Now, the Eight of Pentacles tells me that you are, you know, it's almost like you have this worry or this fear that you're not doing it right or doing enough of, that there's some detail that you're missing, or it's not that, okay? The universe is just holding you in a certain position right now. Okay, don't worry. You're going to push forward very soon. It's too bad that our timeline does not match God's, okay? God is all about, you've actually reached this point. You've passed all the tests and you've come out with the lesson. And I know that you're going to act with a maturity and a beauty and just a wisdom and a strength and a courage that you didn't possess before those lessons existed in your life. But you worry. You know, there is your work, and you worry. The other window holds the candles burning, so spirit. So don't worry so much about what you've done. You've done great work. People are looking. People are noticing. If you're worried that you've missed a step, you really haven't, okay? You've done all you can. Now you just need to pause and go over to this window for a while. Communicate with God, Spirit, meditation, prayer. However you make that connection with the divine. And take a little time out to just sit quietly with them. And take in any messages that come to you. Believe that those are messages, okay? Just take whatever you hear as the first thing that you hear and take that to the bank. Don't question it. Just take it. And you'll be amazed at the strength that you gain from just doing that. And the Devil. So this is the phoenix rising out of the ashes because of the work you've done. Because of the attention to spirituality that you're about to give. This is just you breaking free. Again, another card talking about your transformation into a beautiful tomorrow. Now, 10 of Wands with Temperance, okay? This is all about balance, and this is all about old baggage, okay? So if there's things in your life that you need to let go of, then you need to let go of them. You don't need to take them forward on your path. Okay, once again, we're back to the jigsaw puzzle. Does it fit into place? Does it give me strength on my path, or does it, in fact, weigh me down? So there are some doors that need to be slammed shut behind you. It'll give you the balance you need to go forward. It'll give you the balance you desire to go forward. There might be hurt and there might be pain involved. There usually is when we have to let go of something, close the door on something that truly once inspired us to be who we are today, but has outlived its purpose or their purpose. You will feel a relief faster than you might expect by making the transformation, by having the courage to do what you need to do in order to move forward. Balance will definitely come. And then we have the Emperor with the Eight of Wands. So this is opportunities, love, passions, desires, dreams opening up to you, coming at you, but it's with the Emperor. The Emperor is very sound in decision making, thought processes, not lofty in choices, but very choices that are very tangible. Okay, speaks closely with spirit, sits on top of their world. It's a very I am energy. So as these opportunities come, give it great thought. Don't just accept or deny something that comes into your life unannounced, because it could be the best or worst thing that happens to you, but give it thought. Pray on it, meditate on it, and create your tomorrow. You'll make very sound decisions here. So that's not a worry. Okay, and it's right at the end. That's your last card, so that's why I'm also thinking that your decisions on everything that you take in this week will probably transpire next week or very late in the weekend rather than during this week. I think you really are looking at that big picture now. You're really seeing what fits and what doesn't, where the holes are, where you need to step up the game, where you need to pull a plug, where you need to close the door. So until next time we meet, remember, I do love you.